Hello, I am here and excited to talk to you today. Um, so, I have lots to share about, and I'm excited to be back in the US. I had a wonderful time at a doTERRA convention in Lisbon and Portugal, and absolutely loved that. And I was grateful that I had some of the sunscreen that I did because that is what we want to do. We want to be out in the sun. And the whole idea is that we need the sun, but we need not too much. And so there is a lot that I have to talk to you about today. And let's see, as I was thinking about this, I thought a couple of things that I wanted to start with is, oh, I forgot my hat. Okay, I got a hat out because that's always one way to protect ourselves. And, you know, sunglasses are a good idea. I know I have a hard time with a lot of bright things right in my eyes, but I left my hat in the other room. And anyway, someone's knocking at my door. I'm just going to ignore them. So just wanted to start sharing here if I can focus. Okay, so I wanted to say what happens when you do get sunburned, okay? And one thing that I really like to use is this is a Virage. It is non-alcoholic and it's nourishing to the skin, but you can take just a regular like water bottle, a small water bottle. You can put water in it and you can put about 10 drops of lavender. So you take your lavender, put it in your water solution, and then you put a couple drops of peppermint in, and that actually heals and soothes the skin. So that's something that I wanted to be sure and share because I know that we've all had the opposite experience of getting sunburn, and it's not fun. And I've also had kind of an allergy to the sun before where I get a fever and I get a rash. So I do have to be careful. So do remember a hat or an umbrella. Those things are great. But when it comes to sunscreen, I did a little bit more research and I want to be able to share with you some great ideas here. So I'm going to give you one other warning. Okay, so if you do get sunburn, use about 10 drops of lavender, 10 to 20 drops of lavender. Lavender directly on the skin is also great, or you can put it with a carrier oil. But if you put it in water in a spray bottle, about 10 to 20 drops of lavender, and then a couple drops of peppermint. So it heals and it cools at the same time. And then the other thing that I wanted to tell you is the essential oils that you should not wear out in the sun because they are photosensitive. And that would be all of the citrus oils except maybe green mandarin. Green mandarin is okay to wear out in the sun, but typically, you never lather yourself with an essential oil to be out in the sun. Especially the citrus oils because they are photosensitive and it will cause a burn on your skin that you won't want, okay? And there's other ones that are skin sensitive that perhaps you've had experience with, like lemongrass. I always use with the carrier oil, oregano, but just, check. There's usually a sign that says S for sensitive, N means neat, and that means you can just apply it directly topically. But typically, most of the essential oils that I use with the carrier oil because it helps it absorb and it is just less sensitive to my skin. So experience is definitely a teacher. And anyway, those are some of the things that I wanted to share with you. Then let's see. So the sun protection factor, the SPF, I wanted to talk to you about that today, and the UV rays, the ultraviolet rays that are damaging. Um, so first of all, what does SPF 30 and 50 mean? And you can look this up yourself. There's a lot of questions that go into this really deep, but the sun protection factor of a sunscreen is a measure of how well it protects the skin from sunburn. So the SPF 30 sunscreen emits 1 to 30 of the ambient UV or ultraviolet radiation, and SPF 50 emits 1/50th, and so on. So what that means is sunscreens need to be applied liberally to achieve the SPF damage claimed on the bottle. Ain't that great? Okay. Then in general, you'll want to use a separate sunscreen and moisturizing products. So when you wear a sunscreen with SPF 30 or higher, you put it on over your moisturizer. So if you are wearing a moisturizer for the day, you put it on and then let it kind of dry. So a few minutes to let that dry between applying your moisturizer and sunscreen. So even if your makeup has an SPF, you should still wear a sunscreen. Okay, this is the information that I found. And then there's the question, is it better to use an SPF 30 or 50? And a sunscreen with SPF 30 will protect you from around 96.7% of the UVB rays, whereas SPF of 50 means it protects you about 98%. So there's not a whole lot of difference between 28 to 50 protection. So anything beyond 50 makes very little difference in terms of the risk of sun damage, and no sunscreens offer 100% protection from the UVB rays. Okay, so that's good to know. Then one of the things to pay attention to is the only way to know if a sunscreen provides both UVB and UVA protection is if it actually specifically states that it is broad spectrum on the label. And that means that if a sunscreen has an SPF rating of 15 or 30, it will take 15 to 30 times longer to redden the skin when it's covered with that product. And that was by Dr. Adigan. Okay, so there is a lot of information about that, jubble, but the point is, don't forget it. Have a hat, wear your sunglasses. I mean, for me, that's important. But I have some products that are absolutely amazing that doTERRA has created, and what they create is absolute quality. And I am going to be talking to you about a stick and a lotion and also a body spray. And the stick is for face and body. It's 40 SPF, and the face and body is 30, and the spray is 30. And then I also have an after sun. So so there's a stick, a lotion, and a spray that we're going to be talking about. And I mean, I love the stick because it's so easy and it's so simple. But the thing about these sun protectors is that they are non-nano zinc oxide. So that means they don't go into your skin. None of these have synthetic fragrances. They are oxybenzone, no parabens. There are no there is no oxybenzone. There's no parabens. There's no it's PHTHALATES, phthalates. There's no dyes, and there's no nanoparticles. So in other words, the big message is they won't absorb through the skin. Okay, so they do contain like avocado oil, aloe vera, vitamin E, frankincense, helichrysum, magnolia, ylang ylang, and red mandarin. And all of these have their different SPF, but they are broad spectrum protection. They're also water resistant, and they're naturally soothing, they're lightweight, and they're moisturizing. So all of these, while protecting you, nourishes your skin. Of course, it's up to you to apply and to remember to take it with you. I think that is like the biggest thing, is just to remember to have it with you. Take the lid off and apply it, and get it on everybody before they get out in the sun. So just this unique non-nano zinc oxide structure allows the sunscreen to sit on top of your skin instead of absorbing into it, like I mentioned. And it prevents chemicals that are in typical sunscreens to not seep into your body. So this, the doTERRA product sunscreen line has built its sunscreen to repel the sun from the surface of your skin. Now these actually, and here's the after sun, which is absolutely amazing. And it helps to restore the skin. It has aloe and essential oils in it. So if you want to study more about these are the 4. This is the, I love this stick. It's great because you can just apply it. It looks like this. And it's SPF 40, so I use it on my face or wherever on my body. It's for face and body. And this also is the lotion, so that works great. And then there's a spray. Spray is always amazing and great to use because it's quick, it's faster, just not when the wind's blowing, right? Okay. Then doTERRA just came out with, in the US, the face lotion, the moisturizing lotion. And this one is, I'm especially excited about. Let's see if I have my information on it. Okay, let me just show you how it works. So what's nice is you can just put a little bit like that, and you can put it over your moisturizer. You can wear this daily, and I kind of need to see myself on here. Okay, so I have that here. It's super light. It's really nice. And it's just an amazing new edition that just came out this month. So I know it will be in Europe too soon also. So those are the products that I wanted to share with you. I am super excited about a rose duet that's coming out. It's a celebration of doTERRA's 15th year anniversary. And we got it at a leadership, and it's going to be coming out soon. It's called the Rose Duet, and this is just a mist that is just amazing, and it's so light and smells so good. I mean, you can just go like that anywhere, and it's just like so refreshing. So I'm looking forward to this coming out. And also this is the moisturizer, and it is it's an oil. It's a nourishing oil, and it's just super, super rich and smells really, really good. So I encourage you to watch and see that, or let me know if you already do not have wholesale access, so that I can help you get started with that 25% off. That's at the same price that I get it. And I wanted to offer anyone that starts with a new kit from today forward that messages me, I will send you one oil that I absolutely love, and it also comes in a soft gel, and it's called Copaiba, and it has 4 different types of CBD. It is for nerves and for skin. There is a lot of information about it. I take 2 or 3 of the soft gels at night to calm and for better sleep, but it's also really gentle and great for the skin, and it amplifies other oils when you use it with other oils. So I know that I have covered a lot. Next week If you are part of our oil club, we have a share and care, which is next Monday at noon, and it's through Zoom so that we share information, and we'll be talking about the new metabolic blends that are for a wide variety of health support. Anyway, you'll have to get with us on that. If you're interested in that, let me know so that we can get you started before then. And I just appreciate you being on today. I have just tried to just put all this together really quickly for you with as much information as possible. I'm just so excited about these products that are good for our skin, that support our skin, and also allow us to be out in the sun. And, we still have to use our smarts in, how much sun we get, and how to use them, and to reapply them, and when to put our hat on, and when to have an umbrella out, and how long to be out in the sun. But there's also ways to take care of our skin if we do get sunburn, and that's with the after sun. This is great. I can give you some more information on it, exactly what's in it that's available, and the lavender, and kind of a ratio of maybe 10 drops to 1 drop of peppermint mixed in water. Just be sure and shake it. You don't want to spray it in your eyes, of course, but to help heal your skin if you are sunburned is a great thing to remember. So thanks so much for being on today. Appreciate your attention, and look forward to talking to you soon. And let me know if you're interested in the Copaiba. Copaiba, it's from Brazil, an amazing staple that's used in Brazil. And I will send those two to you when you decide to get a starter kit. So thanks so much for being on, and I will